Hey everybody, this is Zach from Myshire Farm. I'm just doing a quick sound check and get everything ready here. So if one of you guys can let me know you can hear me okay, that would be absolutely wonderful. And here we go. I'm going to set this up so I can see the comments. Quite a bit of comments so far. Can anybody hear me? Maybe? Maybe not? Yes. Okay, great. You can. Wonderful. Okay, so welcome. I have unfortunately been out of town for the past 4 days, so I am way behind schedule. I did get caught up on all Myshire messages and Facebook messages and text messages and all that stuff. I have not done emails yet, and if you have called me in the past 4 days and left me a voicemail, I don't have it anymore. I'm not exactly sure what I did, but I had 22 voicemails and now I have none, and they're not even in the deleted. I don't know what I did. So anyways, if you've tried to call, best way to get a hold of me is text. I've never lost those. I mean, I don't want to now, but I haven't lost those yet. Voicemails are a little tricky for me as far as getting back in a timely manner. But for some reason, I lost all 22 voicemails. So I am very sorry. Feel free to text or message me on Facebook, and I will try to get a hold of you and answer any questions that you might have. So this is our live Q&A. We go live every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we do a Q&A. We answer any questions you might have about Caturnix quail. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will get to them. We do a couple fun things if this is your first time. Number one, if you want to let us know who you are and where you're from, I do a shout out for you. Also, if you have hatched out this week from us, feel free to let us know what the hatch rate was. I will be writing it down, and it's always fun to see how everybody's doing. So that's that. Egg availability. Also, wow, my phone's blowing up. Also, at the beginning of every live Q&A, I will start doing an egg availability update. So things that are out of stock on the website, if anything's coming up available, I will let you know every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do have some news for you. Jumbo Egyptians, pansy fees are off the website. They will stay off for the website for this week. Probably going back on next week. The Jumbo Wilds and the Jumbo White Wings are out of stock right now. They will be back in stock tomorrow. I don't know what I did with my calculating last time, because it was supposed to be 2 weeks out and it ended up being like a week out. So I don't know what I did wrong, but I will do my math again. But they will be available tomorrow on our website, www.myshirefarm.com, at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So both of those will be available again. That is my egg availability update. As far as live quail go, I will not have any until, I don't know, I'm shooting for the beginning of September, but we'll see. That's the plan right now. And then we did our giveaway last week for the 18 and under contest. And we always encourage, if you can, we beg actually, we beg for you to hit that like button for us to support our channel. We'd really appreciate it. And there's something else I wanted to say. It had nothing to do with me. Oh, katunxcorner is doing a interview type thing on their YouTube channel, katunxcorner, every Tuesday. I believe it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll have to check that out. But while I was in the car for the past 4 days alone, I did listen to last Tuesday's with Tanya, and she was talking about an aviary and kind of the way she got set up and how she started and all that stuff. And it was really, really good. I strongly recommend you checking that out as well. So I think that's all the announcements. hit the like button for me. I'd appreciate it. That supports our channel. And I do have no contest tonight, but I do have a surprise. So when we get 100 likes, I will give you the surprise. So hit that like button. It will be a fun surprise. Patrick, we are going to get started. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I will do my best to help you out. Patrick Foltz says hello from Sparta, Missouri. Not you, Patrick. There's just somebody's blowing up my phone. Let's see. South Africa's in the house. 1 a.m. in the morning and stayed up to catch the live. Always need to see the rerun the next day, but tomorrow is a public holiday. Sure. I'm glad you're up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Harold says, hi, Zach. The 30 jumbo Egyptian's eggs have hatched. After candling, 25 went into lockdown, 24 pipped, 23 hatched. Thanks so much for all you guys. Thanks so much for all you guys do and for such great products. Thank you very much. I ran out of room. I'm really behind stuff today. Here we go. So Harold, you would have bought 25. So 23 out of 25 Egyptian. I will take that every day of the week. T. Hoffman says hello from Northern Kentucky. Welcome. Tanya from Southern Indiana. I've been to both of those states this week. Already hit the like button for you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Rich from Auburn, Michigan. Zim as Life from Texas says hello and says hello to Muddy as well. Eddie from Arkansas. I was in Arkansas as well. I was all over the place. Oops. Let's see. Tanya says hello. Jake from Nova Scotia. I was not there this week. But welcome. Thank you very much. God. Verna says hello. Renee from Alabama. I was really close to your state, but I did not go in it. Dustin from Grove City, Ohio. I have been to that state this week. Horton Creek Gardens from New York. Welcome. Flying Monkey SV is from Florida. Welcome. Love and Life at Home from Washington State, which is one of the only states I have not been to. Robert Halverson. I said that right. Robert Halverson. Red Wing, Minnesota here. Are pandas all white when they hatch? No, they are not. They have markings on their back. Most of the time. John from Texas is in the house. Dustin, can't wait to order jumbos and white jumbos. Again, if you missed it, the Jumbo Wilds and the Jumbo White Wings will be on the website tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Houston, Texas is in the house. Centerville, Iowa is in the house. Welcome. I have not been to Iowa. Billy, 44 out of 50 Jumbo White Wing eggs hatched. That is wonderful. Congratulations. Verna from Franklin, Ohio. My backyard. Tom from Pennsylvania. Doug says, I have three, I don't know. I have 3-day-old chicks with splay leg when they got caught in my feeder lid. Trying to use cups and shot glasses without success. Call or cure. And from New Mexico. Welcome, Doug. Unfortunately, once they hit 3 days old, it's very unlikely you're going to fix it. It really depends on what you want to do. It has nothing to do with genetics. Typically, they'll get around. It's a personal preference. You know, some people will kill or call them. Some people will keep them and they'll be productive. They're not going to be as productive as the healthy ones. It's personal preference. You do what you want to do. I would call. I wouldn't be able to sell them. I wouldn't want them in the breeding program. And there's really no reason to have them around. But it depends on what you want to do. David from Idaho Falls, Idaho, welcome. Rod from Canada, welcome. Let's see, Stuart from Florida, how soon do you separate the males from the females? I usually separate them around 4 to 5 weeks, sometimes 6, depending on what color they are. Some are harder to vent than others, but between 4 to 6 weeks. Katunxcorner's in the house, welcome. Billy Bell, do you have any Italian and SSE eggs for sale? We do. They're both on the website at myshirefarm.com. Santiago Lopez from St. Paul, Minnesota, welcome. Some of my family is from there. I don't think I've ever been to Minnesota, though. South Africa's in the house, welcome. They also have a YouTube channel that you might want to check out as well. Bullion's Quail Farming is, I think, how you say it. Everybody's being friendly and talking to each other, which is great. Any advice on how to keep the fighting down in all male cages? No, mainly just the normals. Make sure they have plenty of food and water. Sometimes, it's best practice to have multiple sources of food and water so they're not all crowded around in one area. Snacks always kind of keep them occupied. Make sure they're not overcrowded. Just the normal things. Gary Gray, hello from Central Arkansas, which I was there this week. Sent you a text that you haven't responded to yet. 3 days till lockdown. That's great. Congratulations. I don't think I got that text. I'm positive I didn't get that text. And if I did, I don't know what I did with it, because I responded to everything. So if you could text me again, I will get with you tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. It was a crazy week. It was an unexpected trip. I had to leave. I left. Oh, you guys don't care. You don't care. Daniel from Kentucky, Katunxcorner, says, myself and Papa are on the 18th. I still have not talked to him. It's been a crazy week, but I will get with him shortly. Todd says, hey, Zach from Chicago. I have 1 male to 4 female. My males seem to only breed 1 or 2 females. How do you get them to breed all? That would be very strange. If 1 or 2 of them are getting beat up a little bit more, I would throw an extra male in there. No, extra hen. I would throw an extra hen in there. I recommend 5-to-1 ratio. That should help a little bit. Or you could also maybe take out the 2 hens that are getting picked on, leave them out for about 6 to 12 hours and then put them back in. That might do the trick as well. Tanya's backyard is fantastic. It really is. I honestly was truly impressed. I really was. She's got a great setup. Very knowledgeable. I was very impressed. Very impressed. Not that means anything, but Tyler from Lakeland, Georgia is in the house. Welcome. Travis from Colorado. Let's see. Saber dos... I can't say it. I took Spanish 1 3 years in high school. Never could get it down. Wish I did. Hi, from Bermuda. Really cool. Me and my husband, Manuel Santos, love your show. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope you're learning something. I do have someone working on translating videos. I think what they're planning on doing is just doing a voiceover, but they contacted me and they speak like 6 different languages. And they said, do you mind if I use your videos to voiceover? And I said, nope. So I hope they don't say something that I'm not saying. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool. Michael, how long after a female lays should you wait to put the eggs in the incubator for hatching? 5 to 7 days is very, very safe. I've seen them fertilize as little as 3 days. We wait 7 before we start collecting to ship. But I start collecting I usually start collecting right away if I'm putting them in for myself, just because I've got the room, so I'm not too worried about it. But if you don't have a lot of room, I would recommend at least 3 days. 5 would be starting the safe zone. Hilltop Outdoors, hello. Day 15 and the Jumbo Wilds are in lockdown. Super excited for my first Jumbo Wilds. Should have the hatch rate for you next Sunday. Wonderful, good luck. Irvin from Venor, Tennessee. Welcome. I've been to Tennessee a lot. I was there this weekend. I don't think I've ever heard of that one though. That city. Excuse me. Candy Ross from Auburn, Michigan. Welcome. I'm drinking water, everybody. No Mountain Dew. I'm a little irritated, but I don't have a headache. So that's pretty cool. Somebody sent me, actually it was on here last week, I believe. They sent us a little recipe that we tried, and it did help. So that was very, very cool. So thank you very much. Verna is not talking to me, so I'll move on. David says, Zach, we really enjoy your videos. Thank you. Thank you. I do believe that you ordered off the website. I think I wrote your order down today. I'm pretty sure it goes out on Monday, but it might not. Which breed of quail, in your opinion, have the best hatching rate? That they can all get the same hatch rate. It depends on all the factors that go into it, you know, male to female ratio, square feet, feed, how young they are, all that stuff. But all of them can have the same hatch rate. Yeah, because really all of mine that I've been recording, as far as when you guys let me know what the hatch rate is, they're all within 4% of each other. So I mean, that's really not that much. You know, it'd be different if one was at 40% and one was at 90%, but I mean, it ranges from, I think the lowest now is 70% and the highest is like 78. But that 78 is weird. But I did ship out 480 of them a week and a half ago, so I'm waiting to hear back from that one, and that should give me a very good detail on where we're at on that. It's one of the newer ones. Kiki, Zach totally skipped me telling everybody hello. I am so sorry. I didn't see it. I apologize. But Kiki says hello, everyone. And she is in Texas. I know that. I believe Austin. That kind of made me feel like a little creeper, but wasn't intentional. Not talking to me. Retail Homestead. Are you a trucker as well as a quail farm? I am not. One of my suppliers, one of my vendors for supplies is having surgery and will be out of commission for a while. And I didn't want to take the chance of running out. So I took my trip down to Louisiana and picked up 8,000 foamers. Yeah, 8,000 foamers. Trip down was fine, but I was carrying a 6x12 trailer on the way back, and it's always stressful. But I made it, no accidents, didn't fall asleep, can't complain. Plus I made a few stops on the way. Tyler says, how often do you hatch to keep up with your bird ratio? What happens with those that don't make the cut for your breeding program? Do you feed them out to butcher? Very good questions. Actually, very good questions. Number one, we hatch out, well, the goal is for 9 months a year, I try to hatch out 200 quail a week. In doing so, I pick the best ones out that I want to keep, and then we sell the rest. And then once a week, we work on putting in, so like for example, I'm taking, when I put the Jumbo Wilds and the Jumbo White Wings on the website tomorrow, I'm taking the pansies off. So I will be collecting pansies for an entire week. I'll be putting those in. Those will be our new breeders for next year. And then I'll skip a week, and then I will be putting the pansies back on and taking the sparklies off, and so on and so on. And then I've got, it's kind of a fluid kind of thing. I'm about 2 breeds off pace right now. But it's not that big of a deal just because, I mean, I've got enough space where if I have to, I can take 3 colors off real quick for, a week and just put them all in together. So it's not the end of the world. So that's kind of how I do that. The ones that I do, like for example, the pansies that I'll be putting in next week, they'll hatch out, and then at about 5 weeks old, I'll go through them. I'll pick what I want to keep, and then the other ones will either go into mixed cages or we will sell. So obviously pansies don't hatch 100% true, so those I would either sell or put into mixed cages if I need to increase any of those. But it's kind of a fluid situation. One of my birds laid an entirely soft egg today with no coloring, almost like it was the inner membrane with no shell. Is this a problem or just the abnormality? If it is a continued issue, then it's a problem. It's a calcium issue, but sometimes they just don't eat for the day and I wouldn't worry about it. If you get 2 or 3 in a row, not a big deal. If it goes a week, then yes, I would look into it more. And it's a calcium issue. Verna is not talking to me again. Show. Here we go. Patrick Foltz, can you put pharaoh males over Egyptian hens for sex length? No. Yes. No. Can you put pharaoh males over Egyptian hens? No, it's opposite. You're going to put Egyptian males over pharaoh hens to get sex length. If you do the other way around, you're just going to get 50-50. You're going to get 50% pharaoh, 50% Egyptian, and you will not know male from female until 3 weeks. So opposite of that. Again, I do have a surprise for you, so when we hit 100 likes, I will give you that surprise. I did miss something this week. Actually, I have 2 surprises. So we'll do it in 2 stages. When we get 75 likes, I will give you the not so great surprise. I mean, it's still a good surprise. It's just not the really good one that I came up with. But when we hit 100 likes, I'm going to definitely give you the surprise. And let's just say you're really going to want it. Not to me. David, Zach, when weighing birds at 22, 43, 57, 71 days, do you move your biggest roos to the laying pen and remove smaller males for the laying pen to the male pen? I do not move anything until they're 10 weeks old, no matter what. Yeah, I don't move anything until they're 10 weeks old. I want to know exactly how much they weigh at full maturity. Number 1, I need to tell everybody. Number 2, you never know. I know Verna has, I'm pretty sure. Verna has some jumbos that she ordered from us, and I can't remember how old they are. I think they're like 4 weeks old, 5 weeks old, and they're like 9.5 ounces. I'm butchering that whole thing. Verna, if you could please correct me, that would be fantastic. So they're obviously going to be big, and they're obviously going to be jumbo. I mean, they're almost jumbo now. But you don't really want to put them in a breeding situation until they're 10 weeks old. You want to keep them on the non-layer feed. You want to discourage them from laying eggs. So not as much light, not the laying feed, so on and so forth. Typically no males. You keep the males and the hens separate. I mean, there's a lot of little things that we do. We do weigh them, but we only weigh them because I'm curious. That's really the only reason. Because I've had a bunch of them that weigh 4.5 ounces at 4 weeks old, like they should, and that'll give them 12 to 14 ounces at full maturity. And then I've had some that are like 6 ounces at 4 weeks old, and then the 4.5 weeks old end up being bigger than the 6 week olds. So I don't take any chances. Nothing goes into our jumbo cages until they're completely full maturity, and I weigh them. Khan from Fort Worth, Texas, welcome. Uh, Not talking to me. Robert, no white chicks with marks about 6 white and then assorted colors get birds. Will they carry panda blood if I breed them? They will, absolutely. And you would breed the color male with the white hen for best results. Jerry Alexander from Salton, Washington. Grandsons are so excited about quail eggs coming tomorrow or Tuesday. Wonderful. Good luck. I was not here on Saturday. They shipped without me, but it looked like it went fairly well. They did get quite a bit of eggs out, collected everything else they didn't ship out. A little confused on why they didn't ship those eggs or what they are, but I have control issues, and well, the barn didn't burn down, and there we go. No, they did fine. Some people already got their eggs, which I don't even know how that's possible. They were delivered today. I have no idea. They obviously are doing better than I am at shipping. Well, who knows? Dustin, what time tomorrow will the Jumbo Wilds be available? Also, any update on when the Jumbo Whites will be available for purchase? Thanks again, not a problem. Jumbo Wilds and Jumbo Whites, dang it, no. Jumbo Wilds and Jumbo White Wings will be available tomorrow, the 10th, Monday, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our website, myshirefarm.com. The Jumbo Whites is still quite a ways out. It's still about 2 weeks out, but it was 3 weeks out. We are still on pace to be 2 weeks out. However, I think I am going to keep them off for an extra week and put those in because I can't seem to keep up on those as well. Plus, I'm a little overdue on those anyway. So about 3 weeks. Chris says, my first batch have a few more days before lockdown. Question, what are some treats I could feed my quail? Worms, veggies, do they go bonkers over mealworms like chickens do? They do. Mealworms, soldier flies, any veggies, fruits, just nothing citrus. But yeah, they like pretty much anything. David from Alton, Illinois, welcome. I went through Illinois. I was through a lot of states this weekend. It's insane. I went through Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Missouri. I think that's it. It was a lot. It was a long week. And my daughter was supposed to go with me, but we weren't planning on going this week. And I can't go next week because of stuff going on here. And he's having surgery, so I had to go. So that kind of threw everything off. Verna is not talking to me. Jeffrey says, what causes birds to... Oh, wait. Yeah, I answered that. What causes birds to pip but not hatch? Temp was 99.5. Humidity was 75%. I would assume that your humidity was incorrect. 75 sounds great. I would assume that if you calibrate it and check it, it's reading wrong, unfortunately. That's mainly the only reason why they would pip and not hatch is the humidity issue. So unfortunately, I would check that. Most likely that'll be your issue, and it's an easy fix, so not the end of the world. I know I have a lot of questions. I want to go over something real quick because I've had a lot of questions about it. If you can, hit the like button for me. Support our channel. We'd really appreciate it. Once we get 75 likes, I'm going to give you a small little surprise. Not that big of a deal, but whatever. But when we hit 100 likes, I am going to give you a really big surprise that is going to be a big deal, I promise. So, if you have a low fertility rate, it could be that you have males not doing their job or something like that, right? But consistently, we've got a very high fertility here. We're hatching out every week, so we know what our fertility rate is. I'm getting a ton of people letting me know, so it's kind of up there. So if you're contacting someone and you're saying that none hatched or two pipped and none hatched or whatever, it's okay. I'll work with you. But it's very unlikely, not impossible. Could be shipping. I take that in consideration too. But just, it would be easier, faster, more helpful, better. If you would contact me and say, hey, I ordered 240 mixed eggs and none hatched. Okay. Obviously, we both agree that there's a problem. If none hatched, it's probably not shipping. It's kind of like a process of elimination, right? So if you got a 40% hatch rate, could be shipping. Could be. Makes sense. But if none hatch, it's a temperature issue. It doesn't matter how many times you use your incubator. It doesn't matter what your average is or whatever. Things break. Things go haywire. Things get moved. Something happens. No way that none were fertile. That's literally impossible. So all I want to do is make it right. So I will be happy to help you out, send you some more eggs, and get you a good hatch rate. It's fine. I'm not arguing. It's fine. We all make mistakes. We all learn lessons. It's not a big deal. But when you argue and then start using profanities and calling names, it's really difficult to want to go above and beyond. So, if by chance you get a bad hatch rate, it really doesn't happen that often. For some reason, I mean, I was off my phone for 4 days, but for some reason I had 4 messages this weekend. And I understand it gets annoying when you try to message someone and they don't message you back for a couple days. I get it. And we are a business. I get it. I had a drive. And when I stopped driving, I was tired. And I'll get with you. But it is a temperature issue. And I just want that fixed so I'm not wasting all these eggs in shipping for it to do again. So I'm really not trying to be difficult. I really don't ask for proof. I don't ask for much. I just try to fix the problem. So keep that in mind, because I do understand that everyone, including myself, can get defensive. I get it. So I will try to word it differently. Sometimes it's a little difficult because I'm in a rush and I've got 22 voicemails and 48 text messages from 4 days, and I just don't even want to do it now because I'm so behind and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, when I just say, okay, well, it's definitely a temperature issue, or most likely it's a temperature issue. If you could calibrate it, check it, let me know how it goes, and then we'll go from there. And, you know, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. You have to just say, all you have to say is, no, I just want you to resend. All right, fine. It's fine. But if you go crazy on me, it takes a lot out of me. And I'm not drinking caffeine anymore. So if you could just give me a break, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. That was my service announcement for the night. So, long story short, Jeffrey, not a big deal, learning lesson, but pipping, being developed and not hatching is always a humidity issue. I can't think of any other reason it would be. Them dying in different stages would be a temperature issue, which I guess could be that situation as well, but it sounds as though that they were actually pipping, which means they were doing well in lockdown. So I would definitely check that. I know a lot of people's go haywire every once in a while. Easy fix, lesson learned. I always recommend having 2 of each in there to check temperature and humidity, but that's probably the issue. I would love to know. So if you could message me or text me later on this week and let me know. If it's not that, then we'll definitely look into it and I'll try to help more. But I would bet that quite a bit. Let's see. I went on a long rant and I apologize. Okay. So we hit 79. I need 100 likes to give you the really big surprise. The small surprise when we hit 75 likes was I did 2 videos pre-recorded before I left because I had to leave in a hurry. So I did the Pansy Fees, which was an okay video. It could have been better, but I really was in a rush. I had to leave that night. And then I did the Jumbo Egyptians. And then I never posted the Jumbo Egyptians, and I apologize. So after this video is done, I will be posting that tonight. Nope, I'm gonna post it in the morning, right before I put them on the website tomorrow. So I will be posting a new color video tomorrow morning. So check that out. It is about the Jumbo Egyptians, and we go in a little bit, like 2 minutes, about our breeding program, and I showed you a specific quail that looks pretty good size, is not going into our breeding program, and I'm explaining why. So I hope you'll be able to check that out. I think it's going to be a good one. When we hit 100 likes, I will give you the big surprise. I'm no longer going to be doing any more rants. I apologize for all the rants I've done so far. It is so hot in here. Good Lord. Okay, let's see. Letty's Homestead from Florida. Thank you for all the videos. You're the Quail King. I don't know about that, but thank you very much. Appreciate it. Ken from Indiana. May 1st, 30 Jumbo Wilds went into the incubator Friday. Can't wait to see how they turn out. Wonderful. They should be hatching out today, so good luck. Not to me. Not to me. Verna says, no, Zach, I have your headaches. I'm sorry. Sorry. Glad I don't have it today. Timothy, any info on Golden? Timothy Menezes? Sorry. I don't know what you mean. Any info on Golden's? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. If you could maybe re-ask the question, I will try to help you out. Vico Film, very informative from Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome. Let's see. Well done on the. I don't know what that is. Probably not to me. Sorry. Lisa says, "Do you have?" Well done on the Devil's Moonshine. I'm assuming you're talking about the Mountain Dew. Thank you. It's been well. I cheated a little bit on my trip, but I was alone and I was driving a lot, so I had to have caffeine. Didn't really have a lot of Mountain Dew. Had a lot of coffee. I think I only had 1 Mountain Dew on the trip. I had some Cokes. I had to have caffeine, but I am doing better. Let's see. Do you have any jumbo chicks from farm pickup this week? Nope. We will not have any live quail until the beginning of September at least. Sorry. Jake, have you ever hatched a double yoker? I have. A couple different times. Not very often, though. And David Gilmore, some of my 8-week-old hens are eating the poop in the cage before it drops through the floor screen. I'm feeding them game bird starter with 28% protein mash and fresh water daily. Yeah, they'll just do that. Is this behavior normal, healthy, or is there something that I need to do? No, they do that. I like dogs. Hilltop Outdoors, Zach, I did butcher my first quail today. Congratulations. Aggressive white male with spot on his head attacking my other males and even some females. Super easy to butcher quail. One in the freezer, definitely going to raise more for meat. Do you notice more aggression in any specific colors, or is it about even across them all when it does happen? I would say it's about even. Yeah, it's about even. I mean, it's a scale, but they're all in the same atmosphere. Typically, whites usually are the hardest to take care of just because either they'll get picked on or they'll become aggressive so they don't get picked on. If you put whites with whites, not really a problem at all. You put whites with colors, and yeah, I don't know what the problem is with that. Let's see, Lisa Brady. I posted my results in newbie quail. I was amazed that 95 hatched out of 100 that I ordered. Of course, you all sent 120 and 104 made it to lockdown. Whatever you're doing is working. Thanks. 95 out of 120. That is phenomenal. Congratulations. You did all the work. That's great. Congratulations. Lisa Brady, if I have not bored you enough and you're still on, if you could let me know what you ordered, that'd be fantastic. Oh, you already told me. Never mind. And those were half panda, half feather sexpool. Good enough. And feather sexpool. Well, congratulations. That's great. Kiki, awesome. Sodas will kill you. Water is so much better for you. I know, it's just boring, but gotta do what I gotta do. Let's see, Timothy, any info on Goldens would be appreciated. Looking at getting them from the layers. Hi, Kiki from, so I already have done a full video on the golds. It is under our playlist on our main page, Myshire Farm. There's a tab called Playlist. So Timothy, you'll want to go to the playlist, and then you'll go to the playlist called All About the Colors, and just a few videos. There's only like 7 videos in there. One of those says all about the golds. There's a picture of an Italian, and gives you all the information about the golds. So there you go. Do you think that a hatching rate of 50% for jumbos are low, or is it okay? 24 out of 48. Do you also think that you will have the same hatching rate if we put in 132 eggs in the incubator? Yes, I think your hatch rate will stay the same. And 50% if you're using your own eggs is pretty low. So I would check your males, make sure they're not very old. I would make sure you have a good male to female ratio. 5 weeks old, Zach, when they weighed 9 ounces. There you go. Verna's just killing it on the jumbos right now. That's great. Val's Homestead. Hi, everyone. Really hot in the UK. We are not used to it. It is super hot here right now. I mean, like, super hot. But I had to turn the fan off because I couldn't, you wouldn't be able to hear me because it's really loud. And then I had to close this door, so I'm not getting any ventilation because, well, the camera wasn't, it's just, I'm about to open back up and just, you'll have to deal with the background. I'm dying here. David says, Zach, to clarify, you keep hens and roosts separate until 10 weeks, even though hens start laying at 6 weeks. Yes, I really discourage the laying until they're 10 weeks old for jumbos, so they get as large as they can. So yes, that is a confirmation. Verna, Zach at 6 weeks old, a male weighed 9.6 ounces, a male. Wow, usually I weigh female, but this time it was a male I caught. Wow. Males are typically about 2 ounces smaller than the males. That is insane at 6 weeks. Congratulations, you're killing it. Jumbo laying eggs that is typically weighing 11 to 16 grams, and suddenly we start receiving eggs that are weighing 6 grams. We have quail that are 4 weeks old. Is it possible for them to start laying eggs? It could be. I would definitely keep much better records and not keep 4-week-olds with laying hens. Yeah, I would, just helping. This is just to help. I would try to get a lot more organized, even if you have to make makeshift cages or whatever you have to do, but there's a couple issues there. Chris says, what is the average egg weight range for the non-jumbo varieties? Well, breeders told me in the past that an average standard size egg was 9 ounces. Um, I disagree with that. It might be for them, I don't know. For here, our average, I'm going to say, is 11 grams for here. But it could be different somewhere else. So I'm not saying that they were wrong. I'm just saying we've worked very hard on egg size. So we really don't, actually, I don't think we have anything less than, I've got one that's 10.5 grams. Everything else is 11 or up. So yeah, I would say our average is 11 grams on standard size eggs. Very good question. Ghost F the fourth or IV, I don't know. Hi Zach, I want to ask you if you are shipping internationally. I am from the Ukraine. You have incredible birds. Thank you very much. We are not shipping internationally right now. I don't know when that'll happen again. We have shipped to the Ukraine before. We did ship to Trinidad and Tobago as well. That was the roughest international shipping we ever did. That was awful. And I don't think I'll ever ship to Trinidad and Tobago again. That was really bad. But we haven't shipped internationally for quite some time. About a year ago, and then we took the winter off, and then the COVID thing happened, and they aren't letting us do much of anything until this gets resolved, whenever that's going to be. Hey Zach, finally caught another live. Thank you very much for showing up. 74 out of 120 hatch. You ordered 110, 74 out of 110. Love trying to figure out what the variety babies will turn into. Placing another order tomorrow. That's great. Congratulations. I'm assuming you got the variety mix. Great hatch. Congratulations. Jerry Alexander, when it comes to communication, you're great. Typically, again, if you've messaged me in the past 4 days, it took me 4 days to respond to you. Obviously, I missed one. Gary did not get a response, so I apologize on that. And the 22 people that called and left messages, I'm not going to respond to at all. Not because I don't want to, but because I lost the messages. I have no idea what I did. I have no idea. Like, I went to them, and then I decided to get up for a minute, and then I came back, and then there was a weird screen, and then I turned my phone on, turned my phone off, and I turned it back on, and then all the messages were gone. Luckily, I had already responded to the eBays and the messages and the texts and the Facebook messages and the Myshire message. I had responded to all that already, so that's good. But I lost all the voicemails. I have no idea what I did. It's really a bummer. Again, if we hit 100 likes, I've got a really big surprise for you that you are not going to want to miss. Plus, it's supporting the channel, and that would be nice of you to do. So, if you could do that, that would be fantastic. I will wait. It didn't go up. So, Hilltop Outdoors says, Zach, don't take jerks like that to heart. Some people are just terrible. You're running a solid business and doing a lot for other people, which means a lot to all of us. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just needed to get that off my chest because usually I look the other way, and usually it's not a big deal at all. Usually I just let it roll off my back. But, well, I've been driving for 4 days, stressed out, really behind work, and haven't had any caffeine, so didn't take that one too well. Anyways, thanks though. Kevin says, hey Zach, got my first egg inside an egg the other day. Very cool, 46.5 grams. Holy crap. And the inside egg was 15.78. Crazy. Wow, that's unheard of. Holy, good Lord. Cool. Megan says, hatch rate was amazing. Ordered 25 fab fees and 25 jumbo white wings. Hatched 49. Wow. That is phenomenal. Congratulations, Fab Fee and White Wing. Wow, that is awesome. Congratulations. That made my day. Retail Homestead said, my last hatch, my own eggs, 50% hatch rate, about half of them were fully developed but never pipped. Yeah, I would definitely recommend looking into and checking that humidity issue. Again, you want to make sure you calibrate humidity during every season. It just helps. When it's super hot out, middle of summer, humidity is going to rise outside. It's going to affect your incubator. During the winter, when it's 0 degrees outside, very low humidity, it's going to affect your incubator. So make sure that you are constantly checking and calibrating. But I would recommend checking that out. Which Verna Young said as well. There you go. Candy Ross, we agree with all you just said, Zach. You do get the extra mile when a hatch does not turn out right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. John Garcia says, hey, from New Mexico. Welcome. Yeah, okay. I'm going to say something. Probably shouldn't, but whatever. I can't keep my mouth shut. Anyways, 100 likes, you get a big surprise. But before that, I am going to have to change some things next year. I'm not going to be changing them this year. But January 1st, I will have to start changing something to do with the guarantee. Because unfortunately, in the past 2 weeks, I have literally caught 5 people lying. And, you know, sometimes I justify it, say some people are going to break the rules, but that's not fair to everybody else. But 5 people in the past couple weeks, that's quite a bit. Because we pay for shipping and reship the eggs for you, and then that takes orders away, you know, that backs somebody else back up that had already ordered, so they're delayed. And the line, that's not fair to people that really do have the issues and just want to learn from their mistakes. And that skews my numbers, and there's just a lot of issues. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. There's still a possibility I might let it go, and just cheaters will be cheaters, liars will be liars. I guess if they need the eggs that bad to lie, then whatever. That's been my mindset so far, but it's starting to get a lot. And it's not really fair to me, not really fair to the business. And this is how I provide for my family, so I got to take that into consideration too. So there's not been any, I'm not doing anything. No decisions have been made. When I decide, it will not go into effect until January 1st, but something's gonna have to change, most likely. So that is very unfortunate. Again, I could just be in a really bad mood and irritated, and it could just go away. Because I do realize that people do lie, unfortunately, and that's a shame. And people will take advantage, and that's a shame. But it also helps a whole lot of people out that are learning for the first time or had a disaster or whatever. And I don't know what I'm going to do. So, hello from Greeley, Colorado. Sorry I'm late, not a problem. We are still here, and I'm still ranting. I'm so sorry. I really have to get a lot better at this. I just feel bored for you, you know? Really have to fix that. Thought about that a lot on this trip, and obviously didn't fix anything. White Wing Pharaohs hatched 47 out of 50. 10 mood lights at lockdown. So 94%. That is wonderful. Those White Wings actually are, I don't know, with these numbers, I mean, they were already close. We might be getting, White Wings might be the highest hatch rate available, which is phenomenal. I ordered a 25 mix count from you and 20 hatched. Very cool. Great. Also, I don't pay anyone or give anyone discounts to give me information. They're freely giving this because they're helping my business out of the kindness of their heart. It's kind of like a pay it forward kind of thing. So, again, I'm not saying that we do no wrong, and I'm not saying that we don't have issues, and I'm not saying shipping's not a factor and whatever. I get it 100%, but numbers don't lie. And so when you tell me that 0 hatched and you automatically come off as it's not my fault, it's not my incubator, this is your fault, it really throws up some red flags. And a lot of people are getting into Caturnix quail this year, which is great, and I really want to help you. But with a lot of people joining the Caturnix world, you're going to get a lot of people that are maybe not doing things ethically or morally or willing to listen. So again, that kind of goes back into the whole I don't know what I'm going to do. I might let it go and just take the loss. I don't know. Harold, but thank you very much. Ganks, thank you very much for the update. I really appreciate it, and congratulations sailing. That was fantastic. I'm so tired of sitting. Harold says, am I correct that the jumbo Egyptians are sex-linked? And if so, are the males black stripe and the females cinnamon stripe? What would yellow with black stripe and yellow light cinnamon be? I have no idea. No, Egyptians are not sex-linked. Just like autumn ambers are not sex-linked. You can use Egyptians and you can use autumn ambers to produce sex-linked, but they're not sex-linked. If you put Egyptian males over Pharaoh hens, then you can produce sex-linked. There you go. We have 25 of the white wings in the incubator from you now. Great, good luck, and I hope you can show us next week what the hatch rate was. Zach, with a small incubator I am using, I'm having a problem keeping consistent humidity. It can go from 25 to 60. Whoa. If your humidity's jumping 25 to 60%, that's troublesome. 45% is not too bad. I would definitely try to find out why that your humidity is jumping so much. Also, I would probably insulate it better. If you've got a styrofoam, or even if you've got, just a tabletop. I'm not hip on the lingo with incubators. But I remember back in the day when we used them, Jenna put a quilt around it and a little blanket on top, and that kept all the humidity in, and it really stabilized it. Again, I don't know what incubator you have. If someone has a better idea, feel free, because this was long years ago, but it did seem to help us. What age do you weigh your jumbos when you're picking breeders? 10 weeks. At full maturity at 10 weeks. David Gilmore, with 110 eggs from Myshire are in the incubator, I won't know if they are male or female for 3 weeks. How do I keep males and females separate, not knowing the gender? You don't. They're not even sexually mature until 5 or 6 weeks. 5 is super young. So I would say 6 weeks, which you can tell the difference at 3 weeks. So if they're not sexually mature, it's not a big deal. So you can keep everything together until 5 or 6 weeks. Hope that answered your question. How do you collect your mixed set of eggs? Do you have a bunch of different colors in one cage, and do you collect them from multiple cages? I do both. Both options. Just depends on how many's going through in a day and what I've got to collect and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I've got mixed cages, and then I also go around and collect from cage to cage if need be. Ricky says, do you have any colors that no other breeder has? I have no idea. As far as I know, we have a lot of colors that people don't offer. I mean, a lot of people have a bunch of colors. I just don't know. I know some people have Fab Fee, a lot of people don't. I don't know. I don't check other people's stuff, to be honest with you. As far as I know, I don't think anyone else is offering the Growl Fee. No one's offering the Pansy Fee. I literally just finished with it not too long ago. I don't know of a lot of people offering pandas. I don't know a lot of people offering snowies. But again, I don't know. I really don't. Sorry. If I had to guess, yes, we have quite a bit of colors other people aren't doing. I lost my spot. Jeffrey, my bad, Zach. I had 15 out of 17 hatch. They were my bird's eggs. I waited 7 days and collected for 5 days. 30 eggs went in, 17 made it to lockdown. What do you use to monitor humidity? You can get humidity kits off of eBay or Amazon. It's not a thermometer. Somebody that's smart. What's the gauge called to monitor humidity? It's a... somebody in the comments will tell you what it's called. I'm pretty sure I know what it's called, but I'm not pretty sure. I don't want to say it. Yes, a hydrometer. I knew I was putting a B there. I kept saying hydrometer in my head, and I'm like, I know that's not it. I think that's it. Yeah, it's a hydrometer. Phew, that was rough. It's really been a long week. Jerry, can you recommend a good hydrometer? Oh, no, I cannot. There's really not that many options. If somebody has... Well, actually, if you go to katunxcorner, they have a video about that. I would recommend doing that because we honestly just buy a bunch of them off of eBay or Amazon, and then we just switch them out, and I have no idea what the brands are. We just switch them out. And if they don't work, then we put another one in. Let's see. Hello, Zach from Dominican Republic. On vacation, but still here listening to you. Mike from Georgia. Thank you very much. That is awesome. I hope you're enjoying yourself, and I hope you enjoy your vacation. Thumbs up. Thank you, No Lopez. Angel, hi. What do you do if your quail dies? We put them in the compost. Christopher, I have a batch pipping right now. Should I expect them soon? Yes, very soon. Tonight. Joe says from Jose Reyes from Baldwin Park, 80 hatch from the 100 eggs ordered. That is awesome. Congratulations. If I have not bored you and you are still here, please let me know what kind. I'd be happy to write that down. Thank you very much for showing up, though. We did hit 100 likes. If you have to go, I completely understand. So, tomorrow, I will be doing 2 videos. Well, I've already done one. I'll be posting 2 videos on our YouTube channel. Number 1, I will be posting in the morning, and that is that is the Jumbo Egyptian color. It's going to go into weight and egg size and a breeding program and all that stuff. So I'm very excited about that. Check that out. Also, tomorrow, don't know when, check it out. Doesn't really matter when, but check it out tomorrow. It'll be sometime midday. I will be doing a contest for YouTube for a giveaway. And I will be giving away 60 of your choice eggs. You pick the eggs. You can mix and match. You can do all one color. It doesn't really matter. Free. Free shipping. Free everything. We're doing a contest tomorrow. Really excited. It's going to go on for 1 week. Well, 6 days. I'll be posting the rules in the contest tomorrow and then introducing the winner on Sunday. A week from today, if I didn't make that clear. So, I hope you're very excited. If you are very excited, hit the like button for me. I'll wait. Oh, I actually lost a like there. You know, the whole waiting thing really does not work for me at all. I lost another one. Wow. I did something wrong. Don says, says hello from Southeast Oklahoma. Welcome. Hi. Today is day 15 and 2 quail hatched. Is that normal? Usually probably means your humidity's a little high, but it's okay. Selena from Georgia. Question. From Georgia, question. How do you dispose of the unhatched eggs? We put them in the compost. I really put everything in the compost, to be honest with you. James Smith says, I ordered jumbo white wing on the first auction. You put them up, hatched 30 out of 30. And man, Zach, your birds, when they come out, are healthy little boogers. Really? Good Lord. 30 out of 30 white wing. Well, you can't do better than that. That is wonderful. Congratulations, James Smith. That's phenomenal. Great job. What should the humidity be when the chicks hatch? Okay, I'm going to give you the answer, but I'm also going to give you a suggestion. Watch this. But after you watch this and it's done, please go to the YouTube channel, Myshire Farm. Go to the tab that says playlist. Under the playlist, there's a playlist called The Hatching Process. I know time is valuable. I get it. I would really recommend spending the 30 minutes and watching those 5 or 6 episodes. It really will help you in the long run and make you more secure and confident in your hatching process. I really strongly suggest, I'm just going to suggest it every time somebody asks me the question, because I really think that they're not great videos, but they're informative. I don't really do great videos, but I try to give you information in a positive way. So, I don't know what that was. I think I swallowed a fly. So the humidity, I recommend 70 to 75% humidity. We do 75% here. Again, it really depends on where you're from and what your humidity is there. For example, if you're in Texas, 75% humidity in Texas will literally drown your eggs and you won't have any hatch. If you're in Utah, I would probably recommend dry hatching. That's the best result for you. If you're in the Midwest like I am, 75% works great for me. I stopped selling because of liars. Val's Homestead, and I think you're in the UK. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That really is. I'm sorry to hear that. Just gotta do the best you can. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. Let's see, Patrick. My first 50 jumbo white eggs that was laid from the birds that I hatched from your eggs went into lockdown yesterday. My first 50 jumbo white eggs that was laid from the birds that I hatched from your eggs went into lockdown. Oh, that's very exciting. Very cool. Good luck. Good luck. And next week, I'd love to hear your hatch rate. Just make sure that I know that they're not from me. Directly. I mean, indirectly, I guess they are, but directly, just so I don't write it down. But good luck, and I'd love to know. Lisa Brady says, can't blame you for considering changing things. People suck sometimes. They do. The thing is, I know you guys aren't going to care. If you want to give me another thumbs down, it's fine. I don't blame you. But obviously I can't. I got to make some money off it. Like I have. Okay, I know how I'm going to say it now. Here we go. This business is literally the best of me. Like, I've given everything that I am good at. Everything good in me is in this job. The hard work, the work ethic, the morals, the way we do things, how we do things. I've given this thing everything, right? And I have heard, and I hope that in the past and in the present and in the future, I can inspire other people, whether they're selling quail or selling whatever, to get back to the basics of a business and just treat people right. And profit is not their number one focus. People are the number one focus. I really believe that with all my heart. I truly, honestly, with every fiber of my being, truly believe that if a movement was started and businesses truly got back to just people oriented, then I really think that honestly, truly would fix a lot of our issues in the world. I honestly believe that. I believe that economics and consumerism, I'm pretty sure that's a word, pretty sure, you know what I mean if it's not, is such a vital part of our society. And when everyone feels that they're being ripped off, they're being cheated, they're getting bad quality, they're not being listened to, that businesses only care about the bottom line, that, you know, they're only getting rich and selling us crap and treating their employees crap. I mean, there's just so many issues with that. And I really do believe that if people just put people first, so obviously, that's really, really what I want, honestly. But above all else, I have to provide for my family. And I can't lose hundreds of dollars shipping people eggs that I literally know lie. Like, I have proof that they lie. Either I have, I mean, I had one person. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you the story. I'm not going to tell you who it was. I had one person text me angrily saying they got 0 out of 240 eggs. 0 out of 240 eggs hatched, and only 3 were fertile, and they died. Okay. Well, there's something wrong. I'm not saying they're lying. It's just something's wrong. No, nothing's wrong. I want them reshipped, and I need them tomorrow. I said, well, I'm not going to do. I can't do that. I'll put you on the list. Gives me a hard time. I ask him to check some things. Doesn't want to check. Refuses. All right, whatever. And then someone texts me a screenshot, and I didn't see this. They posted it on one of my sites on Facebook, but they had blocked me, so I didn't see it. And so they text me and said they got a 0 out of 240 hatch. 0 out of 240 hatch. Just wastes a lot of my time, isn't being helpful, is being rude, ruining my day, just really upsetting me. Then they post on Facebook on my site after they block me that they had 227 chicks hatched yesterday. Well, when they hatched. So that's very disappointing, because that's $120 on just the eggs. Sorry, I was reading that. I know, Kiki. I know. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. So that's $120 in eggs that I'm missing out on because I can't sell them because I'm reshipping them, plus the shipping, which is pretty expensive, plus the supplies, plus the time, plus, and it's just like, so it's very disappointing. On the same token, I really, honestly, really want to be part of that movement that just really puts people first, and I really don't think I can do that without that guarantee, because we get a lot of new people and a lot of people that make mistakes. So I think right now I'm probably still going to offer the 50% guarantee, but most likely you'll need to repay for the shipping. I feel like that would be fair. But again, nothing's been decided. But I really want that to catch on, and I really want people to treat people good and well. Even if they don't. Even if it's the worst customer in the world. Kill them with kindness. Most of the time. Sometimes I can't. Like that person. Moving on. Patrick, my first 50... Oh, nope, read that. Can't blame me. Nope, read that. Not talking to me. Selena. This is the first time watching you. This is great. Thank you very much. Hoping I'm not being too boring. Do you know how to tame a quail? No, I don't really deal with that very much. Sorry. Zach, you have proven your quality with your track record as as a very happy customer of yours. I have no problem with whatever your hatch rate is. My learning should be at my cost, not yours. Don't encourage the liars and cheaters by going so far and above. Just my 2 cents. Yeah, no, I completely get it. I'm really torn on it right now, to be honest with you. I'm really torn on it. Liars and cheaters, this is why we can't have nice things, right? And yeah, I'm just torn right now, to be honest with you. I really am. Zach, the next person that throws a fit, give them my phone number. Would be fun. I would enjoy that if I could be on the other line. Rich says, that is a shame and it doesn't help solve the problems when so many need answers to why and what the issues could be. That's absolutely true. And Rich, I believe you are the one that had the incubator issues, and I reshipped you. You didn't ask for it. In fact, you told me not to, and I did it anyway. Because that's the way a business should run. It wasn't your fault. It was your incubator's fault. You bought a new incubator. You wanted to try again. Let me help you. It's not a big deal. Let's work as a team. But then we get the other people, and it's like, ugh, they really do try to ruin things for other people. But I am not going to let that happen. I just got to be careful. The wheels will stop at them one day. The wheel will stop at them one day, Zach, and then we don't want to be there. Absolutely. Verna, Zach, we'll have to weigh both male and female starting at week 8. We'll let you know then what their sizes are. That would be great. It would be really fun to see this every week. Noticed on my white wings, I started lockdown the evening of day 15, and between an 8th and a 4th, had already instantly pipped. Didn't change anything, but season, they went out, they wanted out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Remember, seasons do change things. I agree with that. What's the noise in the background? That is 5,000 quail. And we've got 2 fans. One's, it's really weird. One is really, really big, and one is, I mean, they're both really big. They're on the wall. But one's like massive, like twice the size of the other. Quiet as can be. The other one is half the size, but still very large, and it sounds like a machine gun. And we just haven't fixed it yet, and so I had to turn that one off, and so they're not very happy right now. So, are they repeat offenders? I do keep a list. I actually only reship once, unless you have a good track record with me. But I do only reship once, and everyone that I reship, I do write down. Yeah. Or first-time customers claiming bad hatch rates. If repeat, just cut them off. They're costing you money. One-time guarantee after that, tell them to take a hike. Absolutely, I agree. On the same token, it's like, you know, the Facebook story. It's like, technically, I do have a guarantee, and there is no limitations. I don't want the bad press. On the same token, it's really not the right thing to do. And then I think, you know, if you have to lie to get more eggs, you need them more than I do, I guess. I just hate the way, you know, I don't know. But I do keep a record of everybody that I've reshipped to. Whereas, for example, Rich, I hope that that's right. I'm pretty sure Rich had issues with the incubator and I reshipped him. If he would, let's say, buy in 6 months and get a bad hatch, I'd reship him because it's a different incubator. It's a different story. We've stayed in contact. We've communicated. I trust him. It's not a big deal. So it's hard to say. The wheel will stop. Oh, nope, read that. Read that. Hello from Lisbon, Ohio. Welcome. Hilltop Outdoors has plenty of good customers out there to make up for the sleazeballs. Absolutely. That is a very good point. Egg and quail. Do you have a video on how built the auto egg turner? I believe so. It would be under the playlist Pop-Up Builder of Things if we did. No, don't cover beta. You will overheat it. Oh, well, there you go. Verna, those are... Oh, not talking to me. Sanja. I hope I said that right. Could be Sanya. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn about raising quail and really appreciate your willingness to share your wisdom. I don't know if it's wisdom, experience. I'm going to take wisdom, though, because I've had a long week. I'm wise. Nah, it doesn't sound right. Building cages and getting ready to order. I love all the videos. Thanks. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I get it. I know. It's like the simplest things lose me. Like, I don't know. You gave me that advice when I was having trouble keeping my temp stable, and the eggs I had weren't even from you. That's how good he is to us. I have a tabletop and I use a towel now. If it works, great, but someone said that you can overheat them, so be careful. It worked for us, but again, it really depends on where you're at too. David Gilmore, Zach, so at 5 or 6 weeks, I should separate the male and female. When do I introduce the males to the females, or should I put the heaviest males to the female? You don't have, we separate before they become sexually mature, because then you're gonna have to separate them or your hens will get all beat up and the males will eat all the food and the hens won't gain as much weight. So you gotta move the males eventually. If you leave the males in there for a week or two after they've been sexually mature, then you put them in a male only cage, they're going to destroy each other. So that's why you should do it at 5 to 6 weeks, and then it's really up to you. I don't put any males with females until they're 10 weeks. I don't put breeding sets together until they're 10 weeks old. Jumbos or not. But that's up to you. Hello, I'm on for the great info. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here. Do you have mountain quails? We do not. I only specialize in katunxcorner. The egg contest is only for the U.S. It is. Due to the COVID thing, I cannot ship internationally. I am sorry. I guess I could do a supply contest and do it internationally. I'll think about that. But no, the contest tomorrow will only be for eggs, and it's not international. I apologize. Tom says sweet. I must have said something sweet. Or he was talking to somebody else. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Edward from Perth, Western Australia. That is awesome. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope you're still here to hear that. You know, really what I want to do, can I tell you guys? I know you're probably bored. I'm sorry. I'm really not in a hurry tonight. I kind of am. I guess I'm not. I don't know. Anyways, you know what I'd really like to do? My 3-year plan from right now. In the next 3 years, I'd really love to go somewhere overseas and start a quail farm to help communities, not necessarily a business, but get them set up and teach them things, and maybe they can sell to, you know, I'd love to do like a non-profit quail farm overseas somewhere. I really would love to do that. I just need to find someone that will pay for the ticket and lodging and food, and someone to take care of my quail for a couple weeks. So again, 3-year plan, but I just think that would be so much fun. I would love to do that. Regarding your comment, putting everything in the compost, sure. I had a brooder plate cook 4 chicks one day. Son suggested I put the brooder plate in the compost. I switched back to the Brincia. Sorry, I always say that wrong again. I say a lot of things wrong. I suggest I put the brooder plate in the... I would not put the brooder plate in the compost. No, I wouldn't do that. I'd throw it away. I don't like the brooder plates, but it works for a lot of people. Personal choice, not saying yes or no. I don't like them. I've never used them. I just don't like the thought of them. I like my style. I've had the same style for a long time. It's just one of those things that I don't like to change. I really don't like change. So obviously I have to keep evolving and keep changing, but then there's some things that I just want to keep dear to me. And dear to me is the way I do my brooder system. So I don't like the plates, but it works for a lot of people and it's safer. I get it, 100%. I should try it. I should stop being so close-minded. Probably not going to though. I might, I don't know. Let's move on. Verna, Zach, perhaps I should make a quail cookbook. You should. I'm sure people would enjoy it. Or quail YouTube cooking channel. Or we can work together and I can post them on here. I don't know, whatever you want to do. If you guys have great ideas for videos and want to do it and I'm not familiar with it, such as pickling quail or cookbooks or whatever, feel free to get in contact with me and we'll do something fun together. Sailing. Oh, not talking to me. Edward Solomon is Perth now for Opal. I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. Rich Ross, Zep, when I ordered 50 eggs, 22 hatched out of the 60 you sent another 60 eggs, I thought. I thought I did as well. Let's see, Gary Gray, Zach, you are really doing great. Don't let the jerks get you down. There's always one in every bunch. I get it. You should make people crush their eggs and take a picture of it. So yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying. On the same token, it's like, then I'm kind of calling everybody a liar, and it's not really good customer service. It's just, I got to find a good balance. I hate liars. Send them to me. I will fix them. Kiki, no one doubts that. I'm going to be honest. Out of everyone that I talk to online, you scare me the most. In a good way. In a good way. Let's see. We are spelled... Oh. Rich, you would send 23 eggs plus 10. I said I would pay for next day shipping, but you resend 60 at your cost. I didn't expect that. That's fair. Sure. I used both the first few days, then turn the light off. Rent a coop brooder plate was just way too hot. Sure, makes sense. Zach, did your vids want to buy eggs from you, but right now isn't good? Don't get the cheats get you down. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Dig your videos. Want to buy eggs from you. Right now is not a good time. Don't let the cheaters get you down. I got it all. Had to read it 3 times. My fault. I got it all. Thank you very much. And we'll be here when you're ready. How long... Michael says he spelled it wrong, but a lot of people spelled it wrong. It's fine. How long quails can last without food? I have no idea. I have never experimented with that. It's never good that they're out of food. I highly suggest they always have food. Always, always, always. Kenny says, Zach, please know your business model has secured that I will always give you my business customer for life. Thank you very much. Val's Homestead says, pay it forward, everyone. Be kind. We are all sharing the same love of the breed. Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. EA, I think, oh, no, not talking to me. By the way, you guys might want to read a lot of these comments because a lot of people are commenting back and forth with each other, and I just don't know if you're seeing it. And I don't want to read them. Wow. Excuse me. I got the hiccups. Well, that's a bummer. I've purchased eggs from you before and got 0% hatch rate, not from you. I have purchased eggs before and got 0% hatch rate, not from you. So customer service is very, very important. You are right. Thank you very much. And again, it could be a lot of different things. You're not talking to me. Patrick Folt says, don't let the liars get to you so bad. Can't please everyone. You have been so helpful every time I've texted you, and I'm learned so much every Sunday. Thank you for all you do. Thank you very much. You know, it really drives me crazy because I've got a 4.9 out of 5 stars on our Facebook page, Myshire Farm, and it just drives me crazy. And then I never talk about it, but I guess like on Google you can rate our business and it's bad, and I just never talk about it. I mean, I guess I could talk it up, but I hate that stuff. But again, the people that don't have a good experience are going to be the ones that blast it. Whatever. Return customer here. Can't wait to get my second batch. Thank you for everything. Thank you very much for supporting us again. Too many incubators are cheap, expensive piece. Sure. I agree with that. Gary Gray says, there isn't a video on your egg turners. Could you make one? I will write a note. Wow, my phone's blowing up. Oh, okay. Oh, nope, read that one, not talking to me. How soon do you separate non-feather sexable birds? How soon do you separate non-feather sexable birds? Around 6 weeks. Uh, Hi from Liverpool, UK. A lot of international people tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. You could also support me more by hitting that like button. I'll wait. One time I'm going to do it, and it's going to go up. Of course, it's went down twice since I did that tonight. Probably not the best idea. I'll come up with something better. Oh my God, it went down again. Good Lord. Okay, moving on. Verna, not talking to me, not talking to me. Please come to South Africa, please. That'd be cool. If we could work it out, I'd love to go. Herpstat from Spider Electronics. Make excellent timpani. What is going on with this? I have tried the Herpstat before, and it did work pretty well. It did not work so great on our big incubators, but on the first incubator we built, it did work great. It's not as big. But yeah, that's a great point. Brad Clark recommends Spider Electronics. You can look up stuff there, and it's really good. They are pretty expensive, though. Kiki says, I'm not bored. Good. That's good. Bob says, hello from Iron City, Tennessee. Had a small hole in my cage. Didn't think it was a problem. Yesterday I opened my cage and a 5-foot chicken snake ate 2 chicks. Fixed the hole. Yep. That'll happen. That'll happen. We will do that for you, South Africa. Yeah, man, great idea. Dude, I'm down. I'll go this winter. Sounds great, Zach. You have my number? I do. You're right, I do. I was trying to think of what we were talking about. Yeah, if you want to contact me this week, if you could maybe contact me after Tuesday, because I literally think I've had like 22 text messages since I've been on this live feed. So I've got to get everything caught up here, and now I've got all these messages. But yeah, contact me after Tuesday, and we'll do something fun. Brewed a plate and compost is a joke, silly. You know, I thought so, but I didn't want to be mean. Yes, throw it in the compost. Okay, here's the deal. I have my girls help me every once in a while. And they're smart. But you really shouldn't joke that way with them because, yeah, they'll really do it. For example, we candled one day. I had a basket full of unfertile eggs. I said, take this to the compost and throw it in there. Guess what happened? The eggs went in the compost. So did my bucket. Because I didn't specifically say dump the eggs. I said throw these eggs. Nope, I didn't say eggs. I said throw this in the compost. Again, I should have worded it differently. I should have used the word eggs. But yeah, you just, you never know. Moving on. I peed my pants. I do too. See, that was a joke. But now I have to feel like I have to say it's a joke because somebody on there is going to be like, haha. And I'll be like, I didn't. Anyways, you never know. Let's see. Halo Soy Tito. I butchered it. I'm sorry. Do you only sell your egg in your website or eBay? Because I buy on eBay. I have an eBay store. It is, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Myshire Farm eBay store, but the email is like gengreen-9. I don't know. I was going to change it when I kind of took over eBay, but a lot of people knew gengreen-9. Plus, if I changed it, then it said that it would take away all the purchases, and anyways, I just left it. But yeah, I sell on eBay. I do not sell the Pansy Fees or any jumbos on eBay. I only do that for the website, but everything else is on there. But if you go to our website, you can pay with PayPal as well. Let me scare you. It will make the hiccups go away. They went away pretty fast. I'm pretty excited because I had no water left. Let's see. Lisa is not talking to me. Kiki says, I'm going to leave an excellent review on Google right now. Thank you. You got the hint. If anybody else wants to do it. Ooh, maybe that's the contest tomorrow. Leave any review, bad or good, on Google at Myshire Farm, and you'll be entered in the draw. I like it. Just let us know what you think. Kiki, you're a genius. That's what, I'm pretty sure that's what I have to get that approved, but I really like that idea. Because that one, I think I've literally one comment on Google and it's retarded. Shouldn't have said that word. It's dumb. Stupid. Makes me mad. Anyways. Works great for me. Greetings. Chris Cole Jr. agreed with, what was it? The Spider Electronics. Working great for him as well. And welcome and thank you for joining from Eastern Pennsylvania. What quail produces the largest eggs? Jumbos. Jumbo wilds would be at the top, and then jumbo white wings, and then jumbo whites, and then jumbo Egyptians. Anything with jumbos are gonna, well, I can't say that. At Myshire Farm, anything with jumbo will produce the largest eggs. I would also check out our playlist on our YouTube channel, Myshire Farm. On the tab playlist, in that it says all about the colors, and I'm breaking down every color and giving you average size, at full maturity, average egg size, and everything like that, and you can check that out. And I think you would enjoy it, so check that out for me. Brad laughed out loud. Lol. Cool. What incubator do you recommend for someone just starting out? I don't know, unfortunately. We built our own, and I'm not too sure, so I apologize. If anybody is still on that wants to recommend an incubator, feel free to do so, but I would recommend going to Facebook, joining the group Newbie Quail Lovers, and posting a question about that on there. You will get a ton of feedback. You can also check out Backyard Chickens and post the question in the quail topics, and you'll get a lot of great feedback on there as well. Nope, already read that. Jeannie Tran says, do you sell it on eggs? I do not, no. Google review left. Gave you 5 stars too. Great service. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna ask permission, gosh darn it. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'll tell you the contest tomorrow to make it fair. Oh no, you guys deserve it, it's fine. I'm gonna do the contest starting tomorrow, but you can do it tonight if you'd like. Just go to Google, go to Myshire Farm, leave a review, and I'll pick a name from there. Fairly, I mean, like, I'll write them all down like I always do and pick a name out of the hat. I love that idea. So that's the contest, but that's only between us. Until tomorrow, you guys get a head start. And if you want to do it more than once, I'd be happy to do that as well. Many times entered as possible. Haha, Google. Joke's on you. We'll do the Google as well. Well, thanks. Okay, there is your like. Granted, I'm 5 minutes behind, so no synchronization. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, it's still going to be a long time, but I'm almost breaking down to get the internet back here. It's just a lot of money to get the hard line back here. I really don't want to do it, but man, I can't do this forever. But I'm going to have to turn in my phone and get a new one because, you know, 2-year contract. Mine is going on 3 years, and they don't like that. So I really think they do something. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, I swear to God. But this one, I believe. I really think that they do something to my phone once it's paid off to make you go buy another phone. And it drives me crazy because as soon as my 2-year contract ended, I started lagging a little bit. And now 3-4 times a day, I have to turn it on and turn it back on, turn it off and turn it back on just because it freezes up on me. And it's an iPhone. It shouldn't do that after 3 years, no matter how much I use it. But they trick me and they do something to my phone and I don't like it. But there's nothing I can do about it. And I need my phone for business, and so I'm gonna have to fix that. But the new iPhone has 5G. I don't know if that's true. They have new phones with 5G, so I think I'm gonna have to get a new 5G, and hopefully that'll help with the synchronization. I don't know why I go on so many rants. I am so sorry. guess I'm just lonely. Zach, what was you saying before about an international competition? I was thinking about maybe doing an international competition, and I can't ship eggs or live birds, but I could do maybe supplies. I could ship you some foamers or some egg cartons or bird boxes or sample of our feed. I don't know. I could do maybe like a gift card for you picking your own supplies or something. I got to think about it. I'm brainstorming while we're doing the live feed. It's not going so well, but I'll definitely think about it. I think that's not a bad idea. I just don't know what to do yet. Everyone should leave a review on Google. I agree. Thanks, Patrick. Zim is life. You have 15 reviews and a 4.5 star rating. Oh. Maybe it was that other one. I'll have to look into that. 15 reviews is kind of crappy though. I mean, I ship out 40 boxes a day. I should talk that up more. Probably help. That's not too bad though. Anyways, that's still going to be the contest because some of you guys have already done it, and that would be unfair if I changed the rules now. So yeah, that's going to be the contest this week. And I'm going to find out where that one bad review is, and then we'll do another contest for that. Don't remember. Thought it was Google. Bummer. Awesome idea, Kiki. I'll do that too. I'm assuming the review. And if that's the case, I like the way you think. We'll do Google too. You have been great with everything I've ever asked you. Thank you very much. Bullion's Quail Farming is going to rock on Google. I hope so. How do you keep all of your racks even temperature in incubator? We have multiple sources for, well, we have one source for temp, but then we have fans that literally circle the whole thing so there's no dead spots. Circulation is very, very important. And yes, Kiki, you are on fire. Tyler Shepard, do you trash all of your eggs that don't make weight? No. If you have constantly undersized eggs from a cage, do you try to isolate which bird it came from? Well, it depends on what you mean by undersized. It goes through a very rigorous process before it goes into the breeding program. So if it's already in the breeding cage, then yes, I would start isolating and finding it. But they lay before I put them in the breeding program, which is why we don't wait, which is why we wait until 10 weeks. Zim is live. Google review may be delayed. What does that mean? I don't know. Because we're blowing Google up. Oh, crap. Excuse me. Yeah. All right. Also, I've done very extensive research for quail the last few months, and you are by far the best breeder in the country. Well, thank you very much. Don't let one person out of thousands so upset you. I agree. I agree. Zach, why don't you sell Celadon eggs? Still working on them. Don't like them. I mean, I don't like the result I'm getting out of them. So until they're much better, I don't want to sell them. Don't feel right taking money that is not a great product. Daniel Smith says, review sounds good. I'm on it. And every time I see that, I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to do that. Elbows out, 2 thumbs up. That's how we're going to roll. So if you've done a Google review, you let me know, and you'll get that. I literally have been alone for days. I don't know. All right. The 60 variety pack from you will go into lockdown Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You should be able to let us know next Sunday what the hatch rate was. So good luck. Sparkman from South Dakota is in the house. Welcome. Daniel says he is having issues with Celadon. It's true. Really, there's a whole story behind it, but literally I almost talk about it every week, and I just don't want to this week. But yeah, I keep putting it off, and the research is just very slow, and I'm not happy with the product, and I don't like, oops, And I don't like, I don't want to take money for a product that I'm not happy with, so that's why we don't sell them. I have them, I just don't sell them right now. I left a good review 9 months ago. Thanks, Kiki. Oh, sorry. Jeannie Tran, the do mess your phone when it gets old, it was proven. See, I knew it. Makes me so angry. Hilltop Outdoors just left my 1-star Google review to enter. Thanks, Zach. I'm kidding. Please don't punch me on my next pickup. It's fine. I'll be waiting. Let's see. It's kind of retarded. Gosh, I really need to stop using that word. It's kind of dumb I do that, but I like it. Apple has been caught installing software to slow down their order phones. See? I know. I might not be up with the times, but I figure stuff out. Tyler Shepard, LOL. Every time you say Google, my phone opens Google, think I'm trying to access it. My fault. I said it twice in that sentence. From now on, Google will be referred to as G, so that Tyler's phone doesn't keep opening up. I'm telling my buddies on BYC now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Brad Clark, Zach, on phone, have experienced same thing. Yeah, I know. I mean, I didn't know, but it happens. Rocky Mula says, I have used larva to feed my male quails. The larva is 42% protein. All right, cool. Val's Homestead, yes, you need to look after your overseas fans. You need to look after your overseas fans. I agree, and I just kept saying no because I couldn't, but there's no reason we can't do a supply thing. I mean, I don't know if I could do the foamers. He might not like that too much. I don't know, I could talk to him. I might be able to do the foamers. But, I mean, we could do an assortment of all the supplies. We could do, you know, a bag of feed and then, like, the label to try to make your own feed there. We could do bird boxes so you could make your own, or we could do cartons or scissors or something. Maybe, if they didn't want that, they could do like an hour-long session one-on-one with me to ask any international questions. Because a lot of these things, I have to be pretty vague because I just don't know all the details. But maybe we could do something like that. I'll think of something. My brain's moving. And I agree. I should do something for all the international and overseas support that I get. If it helps, I switched to Myshire from eBay Gen Pop eggs because my do-it-yourself incubator was putting out bad hatch rates. I got a Brinsia, I did it again, incubator. Now I have too many birds to retry the do-it-yourself. There you go. Lesson learned. Nice, 3 of the Google comments were left during the live stream. Nice. I'm going to read that differently. Nice. 3 of the Google comments were left during the live stream. Yeah, I had to get in the mood, you know. Hi, you could contact Heifer International to do quail overseas. Yeah, I unfortunately can't, I don't know. If you mean shipping quail, I just can't due to my MPIP stuff. We're trying to be biosecurity certified plus MPIP and all that stuff, and they've really, really strongly requested that I just don't do international at this time, and so I agreed. So I'm just helping them out because they help us out. I have the Brinsia, said it right that time, first try, mini advanced incubator for smaller amounts of eggs to hatch. It is fully automated for the temp and humidity. There you go. Rocky says, is there any way to ship jumbos here in Philippines? Not at this time, unfortunately. Not at this time, unfortunately, but as soon as they give me the go, I'll be ready to go. The bad review was from over a year ago, and you responded. That person should have updated the review. Okay, well, that example was not Google. It was something else, and I'll have to look that up. There is a site somewhere where I only have 1 review, and it's a 1-star. It's not Facebook. It's not Google. we don't use the word Google right now because of Tyler's phone. I have to look for it. Sorry, it really wasn't meant to be a lie. I really thought it was Google. It was something else. Probably, dang it, I said it again. G probably owns the site that I'm talking about. Anyways, that's still the contest. This is great. If you don't know how to do a review, you go to G Maps and type in Myshire Farm and then add your review. Cool. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know how to do it. I would have had to G it. I'm new to quail and thought they would be cool to raise. I think they are. After watching all of the katunxcorner vids in a lot of years, I'm wondering if I didn't step into something I don't want. LOL. Oh, you want it. All of them. Welcome. Lisa, advance G review. What happens if I breed jumbo wilds with jumbo whites? You'll get 50% jumbo wilds and 50% jumbo whites, and most likely your weight would go down. Hi. How many generation inbreeding is allowed? My flock is 20 hens and 4 males. I would say 3 and then get some new blood in. Do you think G will flag multiple reviews coming in so close together? Phone batteries have limited cycles. Several companies have been caught throttling older phones to prevent a bad experience. I get the I get the battery thing. Like, I get that. Like, it has a very short battery life, but it's 3 years old. I don't charge it like I should. I charge it for 2. There's a lot of issues with it. I get that. I'm willing to charge it at all times or be more careful, but it's more of just like the freezing up, or like when I text now, my fingers, sometimes if I'm in the mood, like in the mode, my fingers will go faster than the text, which is fine. But now I'm literally typing normal and it's like so delayed. It's probably at least 1.5 seconds delayed per letter. I mean, it's just like, I'll type like, hey, how you doing? And then it'll be like, hey, how? And it's like, oh my, what? I already typed it. So it's stuff like that that really bothers me. They do it on purpose, which we found out tonight. Do you think, oh, nope, I've already read that. I am sure things will be great when I do get to buy some birds. Absolutely. I wish you the best of luck. Left you a 5-star review. You ready? Guys, we can add pictures of our birds to the Google review. Oh, that's a great idea. God, Kiki, you are smart. Do you sell feed? We do. Just local, though. We really don't ship it. It wouldn't be worth it to you if we had to ship it. But yeah, we do for local pickup. The men in black use the flashy thingy on your phone as soon as they receive your final payment. That makes sense. Makes sense. That's why I don't remember it either. Ask them to return the dead eggs and shells. I don't want them. They would just go in the compost. Review done and dusted. Also uploaded some pictures in the review. You ready? Thank you. You will be entered in the draw. You're overseas. I'll be coming with an international drawing soon. My next giveaway will be for only international. Or maybe, I gotta think about it. Too many thoughts. Review done and, oh, nope. I used to call the incubators Bernicia. Called it wrong for years also. Just recently learned how to pronounce it correctly. Yeah, it's the simple words to me that I just can't comprehend. I don't know why. Gmaps has the 1. Oh. Hatching quail is addictive. It is. Very. Jay says, looking forward to what you will be offering to non-U.S. residents. I kind of feel bad. I should have definitely come up with something a long time ago. I will be doing something shortly, very shortly. Give me a couple days to think about it. Maybe tiers, like maybe an option, like $50 gift card for supplies, or an hour conversation with Papa or myself, or something like that to help you, or specific situations, or what. We'll come up with something. Google review done. Thank you, Zach, for all your info. You have been more than generous with sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you very much. And are you ready? Tyler, I'm a bit unfamiliar with how to get the white wings like your jumbo white wing pharaohs. The theory, would it be possible to do the same thing for fab fees? It would be a little bit more difficult. Problem is you'd have to get that gene out of the white wings, add it to the fab fee, but keep the fee gene with it. Ooh, it's possible. Be a long road, but it's possible. I lost my spot. There we go. Just left a 5-star review. Patrick, are you ready? Rich is laughing out loud. I don't know if you're laughing with me or at me, but I like either one. I really don't care. I'll find the 1-star review place looking now. Thank you very much. I want to say that the color theme was red. I really don't remember. I'm sorry. Left a 5-star review. Love the videos you post. Thank you very much. And Bob, that's for you. Back up, then reset your phone back to factory and disable the auto update. Some of the updates allow down phones after a set while. You'll see the instant speed increase. Be sure to back up in imprint. Oh, got it. I thought it was continuing. It wasn't. Back up, reset, disable. I will try that. Heifer International has people teach overseas. They may have you go overseas and teach. Oh, well, that's cool. Check that out. I'd love to do that. But I really don't want to do it for business. I really want to do it to like help a community. Because I think that a lot of communities out in not as privileged areas as the U.S. Could really benefit from katunxcorner, and I'm not joking. I mean, like, I really think it could be a game changer. I'd love to do it. Anyways, we've Fort Knoxified our quail pen after a very tragic predator attack. I like it. And this morning found another attempt. It was a big fail. Yay, trap has been set. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations. Frustrated Zach is hilarious to watch and makes me wish I had the property next door and could come over with a 6-pack for the live stream after party, but I gather the time is reserved for family. Sometimes, oh dear God, sometimes I'm at 10%, which is crazy because I was at 100% when we started, but my phone just can't hold a charge anymore. I think I'm just going to get a new phone, guys. They win. I'm going to have to do it anyway. Whatever. But I'm not going to do the 2-year plan. I'm just going to buy it outright. Or, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. See, they'll get me because then it'll be like $1,000 for a stupid phone. Of course, I'm going to pay that. You know what? I'm going to think about this after our live show. Anyways, howdy from South Texas. My incubator runs at 35% with no water and 55% with any at all. Which one should I do? I'm going to be honest. You're in Texas. I would highly suggest you checking out or talking. I mean, you can, I don't know. I'm going to reword that. Hold on, please. I would suggest you getting a hold of Kiki because she is also in Texas and has very good results with hatching. And yeah, I was out. Yelp. It was Yelp. Stupid Yelp. Next contest, we'll do Yelp. Anyways, Kiki's from Texas, and I would recommend talking to her because she'll have much better ideas as far as your humidity and area goes. She is on here now. She's obviously doing research, but I'm sure she's still paying attention. And also, she's on BYC and Facebook. She's on BYC more. I would check her out on there, but she should probably be the one to be able to help you out a little bit more with that. Jay says, thanks, you're welcome. I am actually going to have to hurry. Oh, dear God. I am going to have to hurry this up because I do only have 9% left. And I don't have a charger down here. So I am going to try to answer the rest of your questions. Is it bad to house all males together? Nope. It's called a male pen, and you can do it. It's not a big deal. I missed one. Sparkman. I built the hutch from katunxcorner and placed it in the chicken run with my bantam chickens. Is this okay? I don't recommend putting anything with quail, but it's personal preference. I know people do it. It's up to you. Yelp needs help as well. It does. So next contest will be Yelp, but this time it's the G word because I already said it. 5 stars done. Vals, are you ready? Let's see. Newbie question. What's a feed gene? Feed gene is best explained if you go to our YouTube channel, Myshire Farm, go to the playlist tab. Under the playlist, go to the playlist called All About the Colors. Then watch the Pearl video. It's only like 8 minutes long, but it goes into depth what the feed gene is, and it shows you, like literally it shows you what the feed gene is, and I explain it. That would be the best thing to do. I just don't have enough time because I am running out of time. And we've been on here for a long time. Dear God. Moving on. All right. I have been trying out SexLink using Italians and Pharaohs. Need to get a hand on Egyptians soon. You need Italians with Ottomambers or Egyptians with Pharaohs to do SexLinks. Pharaohs with Italians will not get that. You need the red head of whatever color you're working with. The roux gene, as it's called. You need the roux gene of whatever you're working with. So Ottomamber to Italian, or Egyptian to Pharaoh, or so on and so forth. Scarlet to Rosetta, so on and so on. Benjamin Brewer says 17 reviews visible, though it is still only listing 15 pre-stream on the upper count. Enjoy evening chores call. Thank you very much, and there you go. Your international setup project should be on the International Space Station. I like it. Gmaps had the one bad review. It was Yelp that I was talking about for sure. It had to be Yelp. I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure Kiki found it. We can wait upon the contest for the international. The review was pure. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Verna, Zach, if I can raise quail in a 1-bedroom apartment, then anyone can raise them anyplace. I agree with that 100%. Kiki says the Yelp page, guys, has 0 views. Help.com. Yelp.com. All right, it wasn't Yelp. Crap. I'm going to find it, and I'll tell you guys next week. But Yelp needs a lot of help, too. That's all right. We'll do more contests. It'll be fun. Don't do Yelp yet. Let's do Yelp next. Well, let's do Yelp in a couple weeks, because I need to do an international one. Maybe we could do them at the same time. Next week, we'll do another contest. It'll be fun. We'll just keep doing contests. Why not? Rich, get a supercharger. I have one. Rich, for your phone. Yeah, I got it. Kiki, I just texted you the link to the Yelp page. Thank you very much. Kiki says, Yelp! Zach, I found it. That was funny. It's funny. Oh, Hilltop Outdoors says, just switch to an Android and you can stop giving them your money. Samsung Galaxy line is solid. All right, fair enough. Jeannie Tran says Yelp is very shady. They are purposefully leaving you only the negative and hailing the good reviews, so you will want to pay for their service. They are very shady. Please do research on them. Will do. Thank you very much. Jay, will do. Zach, thanks. You don't remember, but you're welcome. Jeannie says, before you try to get reviews, they will block your positives if they are coming in so fast. Oh. Well, it's too late now. Left a 5-star review on your Yelp, LMAO. All right, you ready? All right. Rich Ross says, Candy just sent a 5-star rating on G. Tyler, this is all for you, sir. All right, ready? I don't... Kiki, you have an email and it shows show or hide, and I'm going to keep it hid because I don't know why you put it on there unless you want me to tell everybody. Oh, you know what? I bet it was when I was saying talked. All right. So the person that was asking about Texas and humidity, I can't remember your name. I'm very sorry. But Kiki just commented her email address so you can get a hold of her. I would really recommend talking to her because she'll have a better idea as far as your location goes. Doug Dixon says, Zach totally took care of me and I am 99% sure I had a bad sensor on my incubator. When I had the same issue on the next eggs, I never even thought about asking for anything else. New incubator now. Glad it worked out. You're still live. I am. What is Yelp? Yelp is the step. It's a... I don't know. It's just another site to look up businesses and get reviews and stuff like that. Hilltop, oh, it's, yeah, I don't know. Hilltop Outdoors, Zach, must have a long day. He's now going to giggle, he's now getting into giggle fits. That's, well, her joke was really funny. It really was. Okay, everyone, have a great night. It's currently 3 in the morning. Have a great night, Zach and everyone. Thank you very much. Sorry you stayed up so late. Hey, Kiki, what humidity are you running your incubator? She did leave her email just a little further up. It is lost. Yep. Retail Homestead. You can find her on Facebook. You can find her on BYC, which is Backyard Chicken. Or you can email her at kikis.girls@yahoo.com. And she will be able to help out. A lot of laughing going on. I hope everybody had a good time. So thank you for all that joined and all that stayed in there. I don't know why it had to be boring for you, but I had a good time. So thanks. Remember... Oh, God. Harley says, at what age do you vinsex? I usually vinsex between 5 to 6 weeks is typically what I do. 6 to 8 weeks is what I tell everybody. And yes, Kiki, you're right. I do pee my pants as well. And with that, I bid adieu. Oh, nope, wait. Daniel Smith, review done with pictures. All right, last one, guys. Ready? Thanks, everybody. I had a great time. Stay safe. I hope to see you next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, Monday, tomorrow, the 10th, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be putting the Jumbo Wilds and Jumbo White Wings back on the website. I will be doing the Jumbo Egyptian Color YouTube video. I will be posting it tomorrow morning. I will also be doing a contest, which most of you already know about. If you don't, go to Google, leave us a review of any sort. I'm not telling you have to do a 5-star, any resort at all, whatever you think, at Myshire Farm on Google. And you'll be entered into a contest. I'll explain all the details because I still have to come up with them. I'll do that tomorrow as well. And I hope you had a lot of fun. Until next time, see you, everybody, and stay safe. We had some more comments. I'm just making sure nothing is... Kiki responded to you. Retail Homestead. 25 to 30% and only bump it up to 45-ish at hatching. Jeannie says, wow, that's low. Retail says, thanks. Zimma's Life says, same. Also in the swamps of Houston. Makes sense. No, you can tell everybody you were telling somebody to get a